Dankjewel. Ja. Nou, goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag.
Heel fijn dat jullie mee willen werken aan dit.
Good afternoon. I am Esther van Praag and I'm working as a job coach by SOFAC. I support Corné all several years on the job. I found a job for him and now I support him still over there. And Ivana is his girlfriend. Corné is coming with me in November to Vienna. I'm working on for the Ella project, and we are going to talk about several subjects about relationships, marriage, living together, having children. And Corné is coming with me, and today I am interview them both about the subjects. So I'm very happy that they are so kind and to open up for me, and all the people are going to listen to this interview and answer my questions. So my first question to them both was, where do you met? Where did you met? And they told me that they met at a camping. So first I thought it was a holiday, but it was no holiday, they both lived there. Ja.
Kan je daar iets meer over vertellen? Hoe je zag Corné en je dacht, oh, leuk vent. En hij zag jou weer. Hoe ging dat?
Het is heel raar wel.
Nou, vertel. Ik vind het leuk.
Nou, mijn moeder zat zeg maar...
Sorry Job, ik snap het
apparaatje niet. Ik kon het vaak over
anders vind ik het zonde van mijn tijd. Ik heb al 4 keer de televisie gesproken.
Zeg maar, toen ging ik naar binnen. Toen gingen we even praten zo en toen was ik een beetje zoenen.
Mijn stem, dan gaat hij meezitten. Dan heb ik het weer gemist. Dat vind ik ook zonde.
Ja, maar het is niet zo dat je eigenlijk...
By the introducing from themselves, Corné told me he was 35 and Ivana is 23. So he's a bit older. And I also asked when they met, they tell the people around them directly. And Ivana said, no, we didn't tell anybody, we kept it for ourselves, because he was older than me and I was under 18 years. So I don't know the word in English, but she wasn't adult, not an adult for the law. So she told nobody, but her mother found out after a few weeks, and she was not amused, she told me, because he was older.
Ja, aan de ene kant wel, maar aan de andere kant is je natuurlijk toch je eigen leven niet beschermd.
Had je daarvoor, zeg maar, voor Corné?
So they were living on the camping, and my next question was how they get supported. Ivana started living by the organization SOFAC, and after a while Corné started also living in another house in another village to get supported by his living and work. I also asked how the people react in their surroundings, and they both said they were negative. Also, I already told about the age, the difference in age, but also Corné had an alcohol problem. So that was also a reason the family from Ivana was a little bit negative about the relationship. But Corné got a lot of support about that problem, and he was motivated to stop, and it getting better and better along the years. So I also asked what they found about the support and the help from the staff about the relationship, but they both said it was too much. The staff wanted to manage everything, and Ivana also said, when I have a question or if I had a question about whatever, about sex or something, I will come from myself. And now they all the time said, you do it safe, you do it this, and you have to do that, and you have to do don't do that. So now when they look back to the beginning, they're not so glad how the staff helped them with their relationship. Ivana said she was glad they helped her with organize her finance because she had problems with that. So she's grateful how that was going, but not with the relationship. I also was talking with them that several years ago, in the Netherlands and also of course by SOVAC, we had a kind of a way to support our clients, and it was for protecting for them. So we have the regie, the staff had the regie. How do you? Well, I said it. I pronounced it not good. It's not a regie. It's a direction. So I was talking with Corné and Ivana about the way we supported our clients. And I told them that several years ago we had a way of supporting our clients, that we told them the direction. We wanted to protect them from making faults. Nowadays, it's upcoming. We more let the direction by the clients, so they can make their own mistakes, and we are from meaning that they learn about it, and that's a big difference. We do that with all kind of levels, so we make them make their own choices. So my next question was how the voortraject was going before they start to live together. They were 7 years together, and now at the moment at the interview they're 3 months living together, and the voortraject was first Ivana came over to Corné and stayed a weekend in the home where Corné was living, and vice versa. I don't know if I can say that in English, but vice versa, maybe it's Dutch. Corné also stays more weekends at Ivana's place, and after that they start going for a small holiday. They went a weekend away without staff, and they stayed longer and longer. They told me the staff from the living part was a bit negative. They said that it wasn't going to work, and they thought they were getting fights or problems, but nothing from that all. They told me now it's going very, very good, and they like it a lot. They're living in a little village called Klundert. They have an apartment, and it's great. They are very positive about it. They told me that it's cozy, and it's Ivana also said there is more peace in her head. She have only her own things and Corné things, and the things of Corné, and not the things from the other clients or the stuff she have to do it in the past, not so long ago. But now, they have to manage with the two of them, and it's going very, very good. Corné is cooking. He's coming from his work and he's going to cook. Ivana is doing the laundry. They doing together most of the time the grocery, and they are very happy together. And I ask also from what's a negative or what is a less nice thing from living together. And Corné said, I have to do more for myself. And of course, where he lived before, it was a little room and a small kitchen he has to clean, and now it's an all apartment. So that's more. Corné helps Ivana to make a list with things to do, and that helps her a lot. Also, what she has to do for grocery, or what the menu is for the evening, and she make a lot of lists for doing all day, but it works for her, so that's okay. Well, my next question about living together was how neat their house was. It's a little bit mean from me, maybe, but they told me it was okay. Not that clean that they can eat from the floor. That's an expression in Dutch. But clean enough, they said. So I think they're doing okay. They manage, and I already said we have to interview them in over 5 more years, and hear what came out of their plans. Once in the week, somebody is coming to help them. She is helping with the finance. And help also Ivana to. Once in a week, somebody from SOVAC, it's called ambulante support, ambulante begeleiding, is coming, and Corné get help with his finance, and Ivana gets some more help, also to learn more things for living in a real house without the stuff like it. So my next question to Corné and Ivana was if they like to getting married in the future. And Ivana immediately said, yes, I want, I like that. And Corné also wants to get married, but he has his thoughts about it, because he also said it costs a lot of money, and I don't know, he's more realistic, I think. And Ivana, she's more like a woman, I think. She said, I like to get married, it's romantic, and it's important for her. But he's not going to ask her yet. So I said, you can ask him as well, but no. Ivana said, I'm old-fashioned, and I want that the man is going to ask me. My next question was if they like, or if they want to have children. And Ivana said directly, yes, she wants them. And Corné was, more thinking about it. He don't know if they have enough money. They don't know if they manage. He don't know yet. And then Ivana also said, but we have to hurry up a little bit, because Corné is already 35. So then we talked about it that for a man there is no hurry. He can make children nog a long time when he get older, and she is young. And then she also said, well, maybe I also want children at a young age, because my mother also had children at a young age. I think it's a difficult subject because as a staff you think, will they manage? And the client self, they think they manage, but we don't know. And I think we have a lot of time and discussion time we need about that subject. My last question was I asked Corné and Ivana how they think that the subjects we just were speaking about, how it is in the other countries. And Corné said, well, I think it's more difficult in the other countries. And Ivana said, I think they're more when she looks at TV programs. She sees more. The people are more strict and more. Well, she also thinks it's more difficult. And as in the end, we have a little discussion. We were talking about it. That in Holland, I think we have progressed kind of meaning, and we are modern. We are tolerant about a lot of things. Of course, it's not everywhere, and we also have a little village where the religion is very important. So people have to get married, and they're not allowed to live together. But in Holland, for the most time, we can say we are we're modern. I think we are far ahead from several countries with this kind of subjects. So it's very interesting to talk about it. Because also for Ivana and Corné, it's good to realize that because they also are a little bit negative about how it was going, and the staff was so negative, and they, in their eyes, they did not many things very good. But when we are talking about how it is going in the other countries, then they realize, well, we have good. It is a good country to live in because now we live together, we get support, and maybe we can also get married. And about children, well, we can talk about it, and also we have support with it. So I think Holland is a good country and it's progressed. But the money, I think, here for the healthcare and for this kind of people is less. So that's not such a good thing. As last thing, we were talking about that the good thing from the project like this, Ella, and that now we talk about this kind of subjects, and we realize that we're making good progress in Holland, and the other countries can pick the good things from we are doing, and we taking the good things from the other countries. So we can learn a lot about this kind of things, and also because we hear how it in other countries is coming. And for Corné and Ivana, like I said, it's a good experience to, and also it's good to realize for them that it's not so bad in Holland. As last, I thank them very, I'm very, very grateful that they open up so much and they answer my questions. I asked if they have to say some more about it. They both said no, and I think thanks about it. Well, I hope you like this. Bye bye.
Voor jullie openheid en goede leuke antwoorden. En we nemen het mee.